Back on.
All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to undo our cables here, get them out of the way. I'd like to introduce you to my gay teenage son, Nicholas Palladini. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Dad. How's it going?
Love you, son.
So what is that, a cup rest?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Anyway, what's up?
Never mind.
Yeah, okay, cool. What we're doing here today, Bob.
Just figured how much I could say before Jim would tell me to stop.
Nah,
I don't care.
we're
Oh,
changing
really?
out the ejector spot. No, don't say that.
That's what editing's for.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we've got that off of there and out of the way. We're going to go ahead and get this so we can get the cables out of the way. This is going to be a 10 millimeter. And actually, we won't have to remove the throttle body, because those of you uber techie experts out there would sit there and go, you know,
Take the carb off.
you take the carb off? Yeah, well.
Go in there.
Now what we want to do, we want to go ahead and pull our electricals off of here. So I'm going to kind of have to get into my work here, because we have this little safety tab that you got to pull off in order to unlock it, and then we can go ahead and remove the central connector.
Are those OSHA-approved scissors?
No, of course not. No, actually, these are lineman scissors.
Also, they're not ASE either.
No.
Fail.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. That takes care of that. Now, what we got to do is we have to undo all our electrics here, because we're going to. Wow, look at that. That's shitty, isn't it?
That's about chewed up.
Say vacuum leak. So now you want to be careful with these hard plastic lines, because you know, they will bust on you, and then you have to go through the hassle and aggravation of coming up with a way of bridging them with a piece of vacuum hose. So I kind of try to be very gentle, keep them all in one piece.
Yeah, just for clarification, this is what, the fourth time you've been in this thing?
Fourth or fifth.
Yeah,
I think you went through 3 sets of
the spiders.
spiders, and then the tune-up and everything else. So, you know, I think my wife is going to think I spend more time with this truck than I do her.
It's getting pretty close.
Yeah. But hey, what you won't do for a friend sometimes. Now what I'm doing here is I'm disconnecting all my electricals. Now I happen to know where all this stuff goes by freaking memory now. Now I happen to know where all this stuff goes by freaking memory now, but you know, you may not. So sometimes it may be a good idea just to official technical field pressure system lead off procedure. But nevertheless, still, you always want to be careful. Plus, we know that this injector spider is leaking down every 5 minutes anyway. So, these, by the way, are 5/16. We'll pop these fuel lines off of here. Now, we'll set up. We're going to get these, but still got your case. Got pretty long pull on there, so see, no pressure. Where does not down to? I just figure that out for actually. Oh, well, it's not in the back here. There's always a line, but so I'll down to the intake. That's all this one. I think there's right back lock. You have to pull back here. There's nothing to do. I'm guessing that's already done there. So, and of course, we have the line for the power closet. Let me get that right. So right there, you might get no, you don't have that tool. You get like this on these, and a little here, like my back. Oh, you got it. That's not right. That's not wrong with your back. This We got 2 connectors here. Again, always very gentle, because over time this plastic can get hard and brittle on these little tabs, and they'll bust. And then you have an irritating problem. I don't know about you, I don't particularly like problems.
Or repeat performances on a vehicle.
Oh yeah, comebacks, bad. Yep. Yes, a not smiley face on the ticket. Alright, now you're taking this intake off. Again, vitally important, engine must be overnight cold, because this upper intake is plastic, and if you take this thing apart hot, you know, it can warp, and then when you go to pull it back down, pull that warp out, you end up cracking the intake, and then you've got a mysterious vacuum leak that you can't ever find, but somehow mysteriously goes away when you spray carbon choke cleaner around it. You don't ever see where it goes, so take heed if you ever do one of these. Come on, here. Of course, the V6 and the V8 are about identical anyway. Just a sawed-off small block.
Your other half.
Hey, there's my better half. Oh, and just to show that I'm just as much of a typical man as everybody else.
I was bringing that back.
Here's that tool I borrowed from you like 2 years ago that I forgot to give back.
I think all the stuff's in there. Was there some pieces missing?
No,
Yeah,
there was some pieces
Okay.
missing.
There were some missing. The kids lost them for
I'm cleaning
season.
up the dresser, and there's tools on our dresser. I don't know how that happens. Does that happen to you too? What do you
Yes.
I have no idea how that happened.
do? Oh my god! Oh my god! You have to totally.
What? You're the reason everybody's going to watch that video now, because you're hot and blonde.
No. Look at you.
I just make you fuzzy.
Yeah, pixelate everything, yeah.
Yeah, fuzzy me out. You know, like
Yep.
a big circle. Like
Yeah.
you can't see this.
Fuzzy out
Put
the
one of those big giant Walmart smiley
fuzzy
faces.
out the face and leave the rest of it there.
I look like I should be at Walmart right now. Look, Walmart. Look.
People at Walmart.
Now you got to get dressed up to go to Walmart now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Onward we go here. Now, alright, you'll notice that I've got this loosened up here. Now, you've got to, this piece here is pressed up in here rather tightly. So we want to, we have to kind of gently finagle this out of here. And we, again, have to be careful.
So you don't have to take the distributor out?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Now, we may have to pull the cap off, but I don't remember in particular if I had to do that before or not last time. But again, I'll go with
No for now.
no for now, and then if I have to, then I'll pull it up. And now these will
Got your
these will get,
injectors fixed, but you need a new grill.
yeah. The thank you for noticing that.
I hate that. I do it all the time too.
These get stuck up in here really good, so you want to be careful when you go to work these things out of here. So I'll usually use my incredibly cool lineman scissors and just use this to ever so gently work this thing out of here. I use these scissors for everything. They're just so grand as a tool, I think. And that puts pressure in all the right places to help knock that thing loose.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
It's almost like it's
and
glued
this was
in
done,
there.
and this was done less than a year ago. So
Yeah.
you know, it's not like it's been in there for you know, 180,000 miles or anything. So,
Of course, he drives a fire out of it too, though. So.
well, yeah, he definitely drives it
But
a lot.
it's all local. There it goes.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. So it's just the black cover that holds that in there.
Hmm?
It's not the whole intake. It's just the black cover.
No, this is the top of the intake. The intake split right in the middle, and you got the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, that's what I was talking about. You're taking the plastic part off.
I'm taking the upper intake off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now this is a bit of a finagle here, but it can be done.
You got an extra pair of hands?
No.
Good, because I can only give you one.
Alright, let's spin this around over here. Get that out of there. And let me see here. We have to get past this
That's the cap.
and past the cap. And I do believe last time I thought I had to pull the, hold on. I think I had to pull the water outlet. Give me enough room back here, but I may have to, I may be able to get by with just pulling the distributor cap back here, but let me see.
Oh, you're sweating now. That adds $50 right there.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We'll just tell them to knock it off your bill, huh?
Shit. I'm knocking off his bill. Okay. Now it's probably going to be easier for me to just go ahead and pull the front radiator hose here.
Get your fancy pliers. Oh.
No.
Oh, you're just getting the hose, not the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's got an actual clamp on it. Normal
Yeah.
one.
I've been in this before, remember?
Yeah.
I took that Briggs and Stratton.
Mine's still got
Briggs
the
clamp.
old Briggs and Stratton style one on there. Of course, there hasn't been much done to mine at all.
Well, it hadn't had to been.
Even my red truck, I haven't done much anything to.
Yeah.
I changed all the sensors out when the map sensor went out on it.
Yeah.
And that was in right after I got it in 95.
Yeah.
I put an alternator on it, and because of my stupidity, I put 3 water pumps on it.
How'd that happen?
Kept filling it up with just water, no coolant.
Oh.
When it'd freeze, it'd
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
bust the... Well, I kept going out and cranking it up all winter thinking that was going to do it, and
Nope.
all that was doing was spinning the bearing.
Spinning the ice around.
Yeah. The water drain is on the front side there, either...
Yeah, it's on the other side.
Yeah.
You can't hardly get to it.
Yeah, that's the problem I had with mine too.
Just pop this little hose off of here and be done with it.
Another thing I learned the hard way is always use the manufacturer specified coolant.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the only reason I had to replace the intake gaskets on mine when I did is because the guy that had it before me
Run green coolant.
run the old green coolant in it instead of the Dex Cool.
Yep.
And it ate up the intake gaskets.
Yep. Alright, so here we go. Now we get the upper intake out. Very gently. Oh, look at all that spooge.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I cleaned that out last time too. Well, just shows you how nasty it's been running.
What the hell's he running in it? Diesel?
No. No, it's just carbon. It's just build up.
Holy cow.
Now, if you want to get a good shot down in here, you'll see what's what's in here. And this is the lower level of the intake. I don't know if you're getting a good picture there, but this one's pretty gooped up. And of course, it's all dry and puffy up here because of the EGR, and the EGR blows out right here. And what you've got is your little bracket thingy here that bolts onto the intake that holds this in place, or holds the spider in place. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove it.
Actually, I think I'll just hold the camera right here while you do that, unless it gets in the road.
Nah, it won't. Now I use my handy dandy tool here like that. And
pressure's bled out.
yeah. There goes that. Alright.
Oh, that just snaps down in there, huh?
Now, what you gotta be real careful about is these old style poppets have these little spring clip things on them that will bust really, really easy. I don't know if you can zoom in on this at all, but they got these little plastic dammits that snap them down into the intake, and you can see how googed up all this is. You know, it's in pretty sad shape. And
Pull up
the,
on those before it'll release?
yeah, you have to squeeze them and then pull the lines out. And you gotta be very gentle, because if you bust them and they get stuck down in there, then you gotta pull the whole son of it apart. And see, this one's, let's see what's going on here. Look at that. God, that's disgusting a mess. Now we're going to use a vacuum in here. Try and vacuum some of this shit out of here.
Yeah, it's gotten worse.
Oh yeah. Get this down in here first.
Click, click.
Yep. And then we clean these off real nice, because they're in very. Alright. Almost there. Pull this around and go in here. We gotta work. Oops, sorry.
Trying to catch the startup, I missed it.
Oh. Let me start it back up.